Welcome to episode number 20. 20 weeks have gone by already. What we're looking at now is a continuation of what we did last time. We talked about Poon Sau and how we're trying to develop independence in the hands. Another excellent drill for doing that and increasing our ability to make the hands work independently is what we refer to as horizontal Chi Sau. It's essentially the Chi Sau exercise, but with one big difference. There is no rotation. Instead of rotating from one side to the other, we completely eliminate that action, and we also eliminate as much as possible the Bong Sau action. So we start with a Tsun Sau against a Fook Sau on one hand, and a Fook Sau against a Tsun Sau on the other hand. And because I want to avoid Bong Sau, if I'm being threatened down this side, instead of instinctively going for this action, which is very defensive in nature, it encourages me to do things with my core and my basic hand techniques that would leave space for an attack. So I could change into a Tan, I could use Chi Sau, I could help with the other hand and pin two hands. I could even come around that hand as in Chamkil form and get around that force and control him. On the other side, where I've got the Fook Sau hand, if my opponent's trying to get through, I've got Yiu Sau, I've got Chi Sau, I've got Poon Sau, and then a body strike if I wish. I've got Kuen Sau when I can press down on his hand and take his balance. And again, a whole range of other possibilities come into play. Because we've got to keep forward pressure on both sides, same as with the Poon Sau drill we talked about, there's no chance of me being able to take a hand away because I'm going to get hit. He's got two hands focused on me. I've got two hands focused on him. So what this does is it makes me very aware of my core and my stance and the fact that I need to control both sides. So for argument's sake, if I want to attack with my Fook Sau hand, I can't let go of the control of my Tsun Sau hand. So I've got to also have still constant pressure and reflex here. Tsun Sau would be one possibility. If I want to attack with the Tsun Sau hand, maybe do a palm strike or a punch here, I can't afford to release the Fook Sau hand. So even when I'm hitting with this hand, I'm still applying energy here. So that way we're both testing each other constantly. I'm looking for a way in, he's looking for a way in. We're learning to feel and redirect without relying on Bong Sau. So that way our hands are always able to attack. So instead of changing to a Bong here to get out of it, I'll change to perhaps a Chi Sau, and now I've got him redirected and I can attack. By doing this drill on a regular basis, you start to feel very connected with your core, and it also allows you to practice some of the more subtle hands that you don't always get to practice in regular Chi Sau. Because now you're restricted, you have to find solutions, and those solutions are all the small techniques you find in the forms. So for us, horizontal Chi Sau is a valuable extra drill, what we call a supplementary drill to the Chi Sau drill. See you on the next program.